Hello, everyone. This is Solomon, of course. There's been a lot of information coming through regarding my new career path as a psychic medium. And even though I'm excited about it, there has been a lot. I mean, the energy is intense and there's a lot of information, but it's contradictory, based on non physical reality and the physical reality that may surround me and where I go and who I may see and talk to. Imagine a physical person, that has deceased or passed away, looking like a regular, uh, someone that might be alive, in the world right now. And sometimes it's hard to distinguish between the two, but I feel like 99% of the time I get it right. But with the information that's coming through, I still don't have complete clarity as to what exactly to do. So I have to test out a few theories with the wider world and see how can I, approach this so that I can make the move that I need to go ahead and, start doing different things. But until the messages are crystal clear, I need to just, I was going to just provide a few readings and maybe even next week as well, but it's not going to be, maybe not every week moving forward, but I'll get them out when I can. But I just thought I would mention that to some of you because the previous upload I put out, I was guided to not do them at all, but something is pulling me to do them. There's something that's, saying go ahead and do it and see if anything shifts. I know it's a full moon in not a full moon, a new moon in Pisces this weekend, so maybe something does transpire where I'll gain even more clarity on certain things. It's very magical, but it's very intense. There's a lot of hidden things going on that might not be so pleasant. It may even scare people at times, but I'm able to handle that. But the confusion at times can be very intense when it comes to this. All right, so much love to everybody. I do appreciate a lot of you who may have been around, and hope you have a lot of success when it comes to any kind of journey or path you may be on, and I have a lot of joy with that. All right, so much love, and I'm going to get into your reading. Welcome, Scorpio, to your love reading for the 22nd and 23rd of February 2020. So here, the overall energy for you, you have the Two of Cups that came out, and it's surrounded by the Seven of Swords and then the Seven of Cups. And anytime I see the Two of Cups, that is a very good card. It's positive, but it always reminds me of someone coming face to face with how someone else is and accepting that person for who they are, accepting yourself for the things that you might do. If you're being dishonest with somebody because of something that you feel like you need to do, or you feel like somebody is being dishonest with you, so both of you might be keeping your options open for the time being, that it's okay. It's something. Dishonesty is never okay to me, but people have different reasons for that dishonesty because they may have some kind of fear that's coming through. They may be holding back because they're not sure if they want to get close to someone just yet. So just be aware of that. So that's unconditional love, where we love everyone and try to do that as best that we can, and forgive them for their fallbacks and things that they might be going through, and forgive yourself for having done anything or feeling how you feel. That's what I feel like this weekend is about. Other energies, though, with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this could be a person, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and you have this Aquarius energy that's showing up as well. So two different people that you could be juggling, but this may be even financially, where if you're dealing with someone who is seemingly a gold digger or someone that's focused on financial uplifting all the time, where they're trying to please you to get what they want. Be aware of that kind of energy. I feel like that could be someone that might have some financial issues that could be coming through, and I feel like your dreams are some kind of epiphany, what I'm letting you know right now, and some clarity maybe surrounding this person. But there are some positive things coming through. I feel like if you have some issues with a career or where you want to go towards, and your projections right now, I feel like you have to be honest about fixing those things, because you may have some financial concerns as well. But the person that you're dealing with, they seem to be optimistic. They want to be around you. They intend to maybe give and receive at the same time. And there does seem to be children around. I'm not sure if some of you have children and This is someone, say, that you have dealt with in the past, and they're coming around because you have children tied together. Maybe they use that as a codependent kind of connection to keep that going in some way. So be aware of that. That's for those of you who are dealing with that. For the others of you, this person is coming around. It might be a new connection, and you're feeling and sensing this with the Ace of Wands being there as your response. So it's like this impulse or this sexual desire, this attraction that you have to this person. And money will never truly, that won't buy happiness, and that's important. It sounds cliche, but you'll learn that over time. But it can create the things that you want if you manifest it in the right way and allow it to come to you in the right way, when it's authentic and not from someone that's trying to use you for certain reasons and purposes. So be aware of that kind of thing. But the person, be aware of somebody being around you and wanting to give something to you, but also, again, when I see the Six of Pentacles, it doesn't always mean that they want to give to you, but sometimes receive as well, where they're taking certain things. So sometimes you being used and not being aware of that. So be careful with that. When the Queen of Pentacles is there as well, that's your advice. Focus on the home environment, your comfort zone, having fun, because it could be children around, people that might be coming to visit, your animals and pets might be around there. And maybe focusing again on how to obtain more money, the things that you actually want right now. So very soon is there. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you may depend on another person. They may depend on you. Some of you, again, you're holding back because you're trying to figure out what you actually want when it comes to a relationship and connection. So when the King of Swords is there, this is telling you to put those things into perspective. What are you holding on to? What things can you change? Whether it's health-wise, money-wise, your emotions, the way that you might communicate. There does seem to be a lack of communication here. That's showing up here. I mean, you might say certain things. We may be a bit volatile at times when you communicate, but there does seem to be some kind of generosity within the home environment or whoever you may be around. So be open to that. So the codependency is when you say addictions, there could be anything that you could change or do better with in order for you to gain that happiness and completion within you. So some of you may be having a very hard time deciding what you actually want to do or who you want to spend your time with. All right, so that's going to be your reading. I hope the messages did help. Anytime the Ace of Wands is coming through, not only is that, again, there's a good ideas of how to approach the connection, and I feel like going to be feeling good about that, but it's also ideas that may come to you because of the money and financial issues that you might be surrounded by. All right, so have a good weekend. If you would like a private or personal reading, you can always go to the description of the video where the email will be where you can contact me. All right, have a good one.